Thank you, Pauline. Good morning, WSGVR family and guests. I'm Mindy Ye, your 2020 president. I'm truly grateful to be here with all of you this morning. Please remember to always to be good to yourself and spend quality time with you and your loved ones and cherish every moment. Thank you for attending our virtual MLS breakfast meeting and for your continued support as a valuable member of the West San Gabriel Valley Realtors. Our leadership team and staff are a phone call away. I would also like to thank our guest speakers today, Michael Gross and Angela Lee, with tax attorney with Direct. Some updates I'd like to share with you. Some relief from penalties for delinquent property tax on May 6th, following repeated requests by Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association. Governor Newsom issued exclusive order N-61-20, which direct county tax collectors to waive tax penalties, late tax penalties, and interest charges for taxpayers who are unable to pay the second installment of annual property tax due on April 10, due to economic hardship resulting from the COVID-19 emergencies. Relief from penalties available to owners of residential property occupied by taxpayers and a small business operating on property owned by business owners. For more information on how to apply for relief from penalties and to find out if your county offers the options for installment payments, please contact your county treasurer tax collectors. I'll be typing the Los Angeles County and Riverside County information later in the Zoom chat if you guys prefer. Per CAR, a fully severely of COVID-19 outbreak on economic and housing market has yet to be fully tolerated. And even as economy begins to reopen and several key indicators suggest hopefully signs that the bottom is within sight. The forward-looking indicators suggest that the road to recovery will be bumpy and punctuated by fitted and started as activities in segments of economy are faced in over times. Many industries will face ongoing restrictions beyond the shelter in place, and the toll on labor market will continue ripples to consumer spending and economic growth. Economic begins to reopen in California. Governor Newsom has ordered gradually reopening of California and economic beginning May 5th. Selected retailers with curbside pickup options will be allowed to reopen. Built-in shop is still not permitted. In addition, some industries with proper distance between workers, protective gears, and sanitizing equipment will also be able to open, including logistics, manufacturing, and constructions. However, many businesses will remain closed, including offices and gyms, and other restricted remains in effect in majority cities. Members seeking effective base vary slightly in weekly survey. Although the percentage of realtors experiencing buyers withdrawing offers and sellers removing their homes from the market remains elevated, the numbers have been declining modestly for the past 3 weeks. Between May 8 and May 11, 39% realtors reported having a buyer withdraw an offer on a home that they had been ready to purchase, down from the peak 48% 4 weeks prior. Similarly, the percentage of realtors that have had a seller remove a listing from MLS was down to 52% over the weekend from peak of 57 4 weeks earlier. Market data shows ongoing improvements but remains depressed. After a drop by between 40 to 60% after the SIP order were issued in California, both new listings and the numbers of listings entering the escrow process have stabilized in recent weeks. In fact, pending sales have increased for 5 consecutive weeks, through May 8th, and new listings experienced their fourth consecutive increase last year. This is a positive sign that the housing market is nearing bottom, but levels remain depressed relatively and precise levels, particularly in the listing categories. So an eventual uptick is still expected to be gradually, even when we begin to move in the right directions. Our housing indicator shows signs of life, but no time to celebrate. Long-term benefits of housing still intact and may have improved due to COVID-19. 20 million jobs lost as unemployment shoots to Great Depression levels. Most jobs lost in sectors with persistent impact expected. Economy expects to shrink by 30% for Q2, which is painful. That's all I have for today, and I hope you continue practice the social distance, stay healthy, stay strong, and stay engaged. Please join us next Thursday, May 21st at 9 a.m. Our guest speaker will be Megan Barbara with CRMLS. Topic will be on clear corporation policy. Additional information will be available by the end of this week. Thank you, Pauline, and everyone.